Let me just make a few announcements that are important. I just wanted to thank, on behalf of all the people of the world are joining us in this struggle. Do not feel like we cannot win. The world can't wait, isn't waiting, ain't going to wait. The world can't wait, and the world is rising. So I want to thank the World Can't Wait organization for their continued courage. It takes a lot to speak truth to power in the belly of the empire. Rome ain't got nothing on America. Germany ain't got nothing on America. And everything that Hitler did was legal also. So we are in a time when we must stand up and speak truth to power. So I commend the World Can't Wait for continuing their courageous call to action. One of the things there are a number of things you should jot down, so if you have your pen and your paper, these are important things because this is serious times, and I believe that if we are unified, I believe as we organize, we mobilize, and we continue to be energized, we will see the dawn of a new day. So there are a number of things that are coming up that we need to know about. So please, if you have your pen and your paper, and let me just say this too. I'm getting ready to become, so for those correspondents, I will be joining officially the Iraqi Veterans Against the War. As somebody who was a member of the United States Air Force as an officer after 9/11. So those people who say that we are not patriotic, the most patriotic person you can ever be is to stand up when you know your country is being run down amok. That is true patriotism. That is what we need today. So I commend all of the other veterans who are here. I commend the parents who are here. My good friend, those who continue to stand up, who have lost their children. On both sides, I saw Cindy, who is here, who has obviously, we know she lost her child, but even this week lost her mother, but is here today. Now, that is the courage of our movement. That is where we are in this process. On April 4th, 1967, a young preacher by the name of Dr. King stood here in New York and talked about beyond Vietnam. Well, there's another young preacher, and I'm here again, unfortunately, almost 40 years later, talking about beyond Iraq. And the only way we would have stopped it then is if we would have impeached Nixon for war crimes and imprisoned him. So this time, so that they're no longer preachers standing here talking beyond whatever, 40 years from now. That is why impeachment and imprisonment is the way to go. So with that, let me discuss these dates. Hope you have your pen and paper by now. And so in mid-March, they will be having the 50 prominent voices on the U.S. Capitol steps to demand impeachment. All these things can be found at the World Can't Wait site. but these are the most important days. On March 17th, we need to mobilize, organize, and energize, and we all need to be in D.C. on March 17th. We had a phenomenal showing in January. That was good, but we need to duplicate that again. So on March 17th, again, let us fill the car, let us put gas, let us pack it in there, and how much we can pack it in there. Let's rent every van in Connecticut you did last time, and let's go on back down to D.C. For that demonstration. That is very much, the demonstration will be at the Pentagon for impeachment and against the war. And then finally, March 17th, make sure I get the date. On April 28th, there will be the National Day of Impeachment, and A28, that's also up front here. And then I will come back and talk about a tour that will be coming on in between. So I just want to say thank you. We will do it.